Welcome to Morning Joan, darlings. I'm your host, Joan, and we're so glad you're joining us for another dishy day of gossip, glamour, and all the latest scoop from Tinseltown. Grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's dive right in. Now, I know what you're thinking, Joan. What's new and exciting in Hollywood? Well, let me tell you, my friends. We've got not one, but two juicy stories to kick off the show. First up, have you heard about Daniel Day-Lewis's highly anticipated drama, Anemone? The triple Oscar winner has come out of retirement to star in this film, which he also co-wrote with his son, Ronan Day-Lewis. Talk about a family affair. Anemone is currently playing in theaters, but if you're like me and prefer to watch your movies from the comfort of your own home, don't worry. It'll be coming to streaming soon. According to our sources, Focus Features typically releases its films on premium video on demand, PVOD, anywhere from 18 days to a month after they debut in theaters. So, mark your calendars for around October 24th or November 1st, and you can expect to see Anemone on digital platforms like Apple TV, Fandango at Home, Prime Video, and YouTube. But wait, there's more. Once Anemone has had its run on PVOD, it will eventually make its way to NBC Universal's Peacock streaming platform. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, why do we have to wait so long? Well, patience is a virtue, darlings, and trust me, this film is going to be worth the wait. And speaking of worth the wait, our second story is all about another highly anticipated film, Him. Directed by Justin Tipping and starring Tim Heidecker, Jim Jeffries, and MMA heavyweight fighter Maurice Greene, among others, this drama is expected to arrive on PVOD as early as October 10th. Yes, you heard that right, just a few days from now. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, what's the big deal about Him? Well, let me tell you, this film has been generating quite the buzz, with its unique blend of drama and social commentary. And with such an impressive cast, it's no wonder everyone's talking about it. And there you have it, folks, your daily dose of Hollywood gossip and news. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, dear listeners. I hope you're all doing fantastically well today. We've got a juicy story to dive into, and it's all about the one and only Taylor Swift. It seems like T Swift is breaking records left and right with her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. According to the latest numbers, she sold a whopping 2.7 million copies in just the first day of release, making it the second best record for first-day album sales in modern history. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, what's the big deal about Taylor Swift? Well, let me tell you, this woman is a powerhouse. She's been dominating the music industry for years, and her fans are some of the most dedicated out there. And it's not just about the music, it's about the experience she creates around her albums. From the theatrical release party to the stunning music videos, Taylor Swift knows how to put on a show. But what's really interesting is that this album seems to be a bit of a departure from her previous work. The lyrics are more personal, more vulnerable, and more, well, let's just say, more explicit. Yes, I'm talking about the song Would, which has been making waves online for its, rather suggestive lyrics about her beau Travis Kelce. And let me tell you, the internet is having a field day with it. Now, as a fan of Taylor Swift myself, I have to say that I'm intrigued by this new direction she's taking. It's like she's breaking free from the expectations of her previous albums and embracing a more mature, more experimental sound. And judging by the numbers, it seems like her fans are loving it too. But what's also fascinating is that Taylor Swift has announced 8 acoustic bonus tracks, which will be available soon. I mean, can you imagine getting to hear these songs in a stripped-down, intimate setting? It's like she's giving us a glimpse into her songwriting process, and I am here for it. So, there you have it. Taylor Swift is back, and she's bigger than ever. With The Life of a Showgirl, she's proving once again why she's one of the most successful artists of our time. And if you're as excited as I am about this new album, then stay tuned for more updates and analysis right here on Morning Joan. And that's all for today's second cup of tea, folks. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're wrapping up today's show with a fascinating story about a music legend who's still making waves in the industry. You know her as the Queen of Queens, the one and only Cyndi Lauper. A recent Grammy salute honored her iconic career, and let me tell you, it was a night to remember. From her early days as a tough cookie from Queens to her current status as a veteran pop star, Cyndi Lauper has always been true to herself and her art. With a career spanning decades, she's had her fair share of ups and downs, but she's never lost sight of what's important to her: her music, her message, and her fans. The Grammy salute featured an all-star lineup of performers, including SZA, who joined Cyndi on stage for a powerful rendition of True Colors. The performance was met with a standing ovation, and it was clear that Cyndi still has the magic. But what's even more impressive is the way she continues to use her platform to promote love, acceptance, and inclusivity. Throughout the night, Cyndi shared stories about her life, her music, and her inspirations. She talked about the tradition of seamstresses in her Italian immigrant family, and how it influenced her approach to music, deconstructing and reassembling different styles to create something unique. And, of course, she rocked some stunning outfits, courtesy of Christian Siriano and Jeffrey Mack. But what really stood out was Cyndi's commitment to her values and her community. She's always been a champion of LGBTQ+ rights, and it's clear that she's still dedicated to the cause. As Brandi Carlile said in a video tribute, "Thank you for everything that you've done for all people, particularly women, and that thank you will never be enough, thanks to cover what you've done for the queers." Cyndi Lauper is a true icon, folks, and her legacy continues to inspire new generations of music lovers. So, let's take a page from her book and remember to always be true to ourselves, to stand up for what we believe in, and to never lose sight of the power of love and acceptance. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.